tired of working out and not getting results? I'm Joanie Greggain. All that's going to change right now because you made a very wise decision in picking up this Sculpt and Stretch video. That's right, this workout is for all ages and all fitness levels. Now the workout will sculpt, tone, and stretch all your muscles, resulting in a firm, lean body, one that looks better and makes you feel better. Let's face it, you look good, you feel good. Now, by combining sculpting and stretching, you can prevent injury, you can improve the mobility of your joints, and also release lactic acid. Lactic acid is a metabolic waste that builds up in muscles when you do conditioning work. Hey, this might prevent, that's right, soreness. Now, the stretching segments between the sculpting work gives the muscles a little bit of a break. You know, we call this active rest. This means when you go into the next sculpting segment, you're a lot stronger. I like to think of this as a mini energy break, one that makes the workout much more effective and efficient. But right now we have to begin with the warm-up. Now the warm-up prepares the muscles and the joints for the workout ahead. But I need some help. So here to help me are Pam, Steve, and Katie. Okay, we're ready to begin. You want to flex the knees, right over the foot, pull in the abs, squeeze the glutes, pull up through the spine. Now we're going to get ready to take 2 deep breaths. And here we go. We bring up and down. Did you know breathing? That's right. Breathing creates energy. It's true. I wouldn't kid you. All right, here we go. Now let's push off. Pushing the foot down. And really think tall with the spine, opening your chest. Now side to side. The arms come up. And to the side. Now you're going to raise one up, straight up, lift. Like there's something up there you must have. Keep going in, reaching. Now 4. You did 8, now you do 4. 4 things up there we need. One more time, you reach out. Now reach up, up. Now reach out again. Ooh, a little change of move now is coming. You're gonna bend the arms. It's bend, bend. Now hold that pose. You reach over. Now waist twist. Keep the shoulders forward. Just side to side. Now 2 more. Jackie Gleason. It's down. Do the Jackie with the lunge. I like Jackie. You name it that for him. Now one arm down. Down. Again. Now big. Cutting through the waves. And again, and you keep lunging when you're doing this. Now small. Little. Now big. Now that's right, we think small. Last time, big. Now both arms are gonna come down and pull down through your hips. 4 more of these. Now shoulder back, strong, make a fist. Be careful, you're gonna hit yourself with this one. Very painful. Wipe the sweat off the brow. This all doubles up as a dance step. You know that. Shh. Keep going. Bring the shoulders back. Attitude. Freeze frame. Hold it. Now bring it forward a little bit. And all the way down. Now pull it up. And down. Now you're pulling your abs towards your spine. Again, pull up. And down. Last time, pull up. Press it down. Now use those shoulders over to the side, but keep the chest up. Warming up to the back. Now let's start bringing it up. Again, proud. Throwing that chest out there. 4 more. Now lunge. Side to side. Hands can rest on your legs. I'd like to have some place to put them. Goodness, the socks are right. Break those toes. Keeps you awake. So we like bright socks. Whoa. Side to side lunge. 4 more. Now you're going to bring the arm across. It's going to come across. Now this time the arm's going to go in a diagonal. So it goes down and lift. Like hello. Both arms. They come down. Come on, you can do it. You know you can. Because you want to do the next part. Where we lift the leg. You thought that was good, huh? Ooh. Lift. 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 Now, take. Up. Shake. 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 shake, come up, lunge. We got it. Keep going, side to side. Now the toes come up. Lift those toes. You'll feel it through the calf, right? I like this one. Keep going. Now lunge, side to side. Do a little check here. My knees are right over my toe, not beyond it. Other arm, out. Give me that, yes. Now arm comes up, below and down. It's up. Both arms, frame the face. Way up, then chest up. Lift the foot, lift. This is always a challenge. You know, some days it's harder than others. And lift. Now this time you're going lift, shake, 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 shake. Stay here, please stay here. Oh, it's scary when we go to that lunge. Stop, over. So you're looking side to side. Who's in my house? Last time, center up. Now bring the ear to the shoulder. Oh, this feels good, huh? More, center it up. Shoulders up to the ears. Hello. Now, add the knees. Now roll the shoulders back. Roll. 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 2. Scary. I don't know what that noise is behind me. I refuse to look. Okay. 4 more. 5, 6. Now you're going to add a foot. You're going up. The heel comes forward. Now same thing, to the side. We keep the biceps curls going. Biceps, the bicep curls going. Now watch the arms, they come out. Really opening that chest, breathing. Now the arms come into the side, they come in. Keep going. One of my favorites, bring your foot to the old glutes. You'll kick them in the pants up. Here we go. Arms come up, they come up like going down a blackboard, you know? Keep going. Now bring the knees up in front, straight up. Arms are gonna come down, they're gonna come down, legs stay the same. Notice we always change one thing. 2 at once is too much. Feet step side to side. Now you can do like an upright row, here we go. Whoa, with a little style to the side. Are you ready for the double upright row? Ooh, we did singles, we're ready for doubles. Stay in place. Let's march it out. Okay, now you're through with the warm-up. If you're going to use weights, you want to hit them right now for our next sculpted segment. Keep going. Remember these body alignment and performance tips to make your workout more effective. Pull your abdominals in to maintain your balance and protect your spine. Keep your knees and toes aligned in all standing exercises. Each exercise should be performed in a controlled manner, avoiding fast or jerky movement. Take a short rest break whenever you need in order to maintain good form and technique. Okay, we're ready to begin. All our sculpting segments use the most up-to-date methods, and they're also very safe. Now we're doing compound exercising, working different parts of the bodies, and because of that, maximum results in a minimum amount of time. Okay, we're going to set up, reach out, and out and through. Now you're sitting back when you're doing this. Make sure your knees are over your toes, not beyond it. You're reaching out and pulling back the elbows. Now, you don't have to use weights. If you feel strong enough, you can. Otherwise, get to learn the exercises. Weights in the heel. 4 more. This is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You come up. You take your weights, you pull them in, step, arms come down. Now step forward and forward. Now you want to line up through the shoulder, knee, and hip. Keep going. So you're stepping forward, arms raise up. You're like a Frankenstein arm here. 4 more. Arms come straight up. 2 more. This is 1 and 2. You're going to go step. Time to come around. Here we go. You come out. Pull it in. Remember, sit back. Not easy. Notice a compound exercise. ourselves using both lower and upper body moves. Reach out, pull back with strength. 4 more, thank goodness. 2, 3, and 4. Take your foot, it comes out, it comes in, arms come down, step out. Now, I know that you know this, but you use the other leg. We don't want to be uneven. Keep going. Don't swing the arms, they come straight up. Up. 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. You step out. You're going to set yourself up. You're going to plie. Again, check yourself out, knees over the toes. Now the right foot comes up, watch, it comes down and up. Just bend into it. When it comes up, it's up, pull, pulling down. Again, compound exercise using upper and lower body motions. Keep the toe pointed and the knee is straight ahead. Goodness, last 4. 2 more, 1, and 2. Take your time, just plie down. Check it out, 2, and 3, and 4. Now other foot, down, whoa. Are your knee and toe forward. Bring up that arm, it's up, in, up, in. Now way up. Sort of like the Statue of Liberty, you know? I carry the torch. Keep going. Up and up. Again, 4 more. 2 more. 1 and 2. Land it. Back to position. All right, we like this one. Now what we're going to do. We're going to go down together. Now slide the foot. Drag it so you work those inner thighs. You know how you love these inner thighs exercise. So we're really bending and pulling the foot. Now watch the arms. They come down, lift. And you bring the elbows up towards your shoulders. Now if you have a deep pile rug and you're wearing those high heels, you're in trouble. You got to do this on a flatter surface. Singles. You fall down. This is so effective. This is something you can do on the streets. It's a great exercise. Down. Last 2. This is 1. And 2. Bring it up. Whoa. Again, check out your body alignment. Pull on the abs, tighten the glutes. 2 more. This is 1. And 2. Now, take the foot, turn it in, arms come in, tuck the pelvis. Now it's together and back. 4 of these. Now you're going to add the arms. The arms come down, bicep curls. Remember we talked about doing combining exercises. Keep going. Last 2. Now bring it in and up. 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 Extending. Up. Now drop the arm. Here it comes. Alternate. Alternate. Bend that knee when you come down. So it really works the hamstring. 4 more. This is 1. Bend that leg. 2. It's 3. And 4. Turn it around. Up. Down. Those are a little bit advanced. You do what you can. 4 more. You know, so we do what we can. Last 1. Take it up. Turn it. Tuck the glutes. Bring it together. And up. And up. And up. And up. Drop it down. Bicep curls. Come in here. This is your moment. In. In. Bending that last leg. 4 more. And then ready for the big event. Now bring this leg up. Up. Notice how We bend the knee there, so we're extending the hips, we're keeping the knee and hips stabilized. So you're kicking yourself right in the butt. Here we go. Alternate it. Alternate those bicep curls. Up. Up. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to center. Bring them up. Again, arms come straight up. Last 4. Whoa. Last 1. Bring those legs together and squat. So we're gonna sit, whoa. Now when you're pulling up with the deltoids here, pretend you're pouring water or pouring something all over yourself. As we bend the leg, pour. So the elbow comes a little bit higher. Last 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll the shoulders and put the weights down. Remember we talked a little bit of an active rest. Legs are apart. Take the arm and circle it through. And again. Now this gives you a chance to let those muscles have a little breather so that when you come back for the next sculpting, say that you're nice and strong. Remember we talked about maximum results at a minimum amount of time. And that's because of the compounding and the active rest. Way up. Feels so good. Last time. Now, hands are on the thighs. We come forward, but we leave the chest, your chest up. Push back the knees. And breathe. Coming up. Now, sitting back and raising the toes. When you're sitting back, you're going to feel this through the hamstring and also through the calf muscles and through the toes through here. Come up. Again. Stretching through the inner thighs, the groin. And one more time, back. Raising them and really pull those toes back. Try to get a full range of motion. Come through, take a deep breath. One more time, flood that body with energy. Okay, we'll be right back with our next sculpting segment. In our next sculpting segment, we will focus on the following muscles. Abductors, the sides of the hips. Adductors, the inner thigh. Triceps, the back of the arm. Pectorals, the chest. Latissimus, the sides of the back. Okay, now for the next segment, if you want to use ankle weights like Pam and Steven, you certainly can. We're going to start with a push-up that really works. It's the tricep push-up. So you're bringing your arm around, and you're going to lower and lower. Now my wrist and elbow and shoulder are all lined up. I like this push-up because it's a little bit of the fear factor, you know. If your arm gives out, you fall on your face. We don't like that idea. This really works the tricep, so you do what you can. Okay, we're coming down to our last 2. This is 1 and 2. Now slide out the arm, support the head, get those legs out there. We're going to lift and lift. Now watch what happens. We lift and we hold. We pull the abs. We squeeze the glutes and peak contraction. 2, 3, and 4. Again, you lower, you lift. Point those toes. Again. Now this time you're going to hold. You pull in the abs. You squeeze the glutes. Peak contraction. 2, 3, 4, and lower. And lower. And again. Now next time you're going to hold, pull, squeeze, peak contraction, 2, 3, and 4. Lower that leg down. Bring those knees in. Drop yourself up on your elbow. Take your weight. Bring it around ever so lovely here. Right up and bend. It's down. Now, as you're working to the tricep here, you want to be sure that the elbow is facing the ceiling. That is, if you're exercising inside, of course. Now, if you're not using a weight here, it's perfectly all right. You work your way up through this. We're coming to our last 2. This is 1 and 2. Let's add 2 more. I like it so much. 3 and 4. Now, lower the weight. Bring yourself down once again. Now bend. Now notice that our legs are at a shorter level, a little bit more bent. We're working now through the abductors. Think about leaning forward rather than back. Last two. This is 1 and 2. Now velcro those toes together as you open and close. So open and open. Really rotate. Working through the external rotators. Squeezing the glutes. This is be a combination exercise very soon. That's right, for you. Now we do 4 more. It's 1, 2, 3. This is the last one. 4. Now combine it. Open. Remember I said it's going to be a combination? I did not write. Open and rotate out. So you lift the leg and then you rotate. Now make sure that those toes stay together in the feet. Okay, we're going to go into our last 2. This is 1, last 1, and 2. Now bring this leg on top. Really extend this leg. Now you can come all the way down. You'll notice that Pam and Steve and Katie will come down. I'll stay propped up as we lift and lower. Lift. Now be careful. I mean, I've caught myself doing this too, not really keeping my leg extended. You want to work those adductors. We're going to have 2 more here. This is 1. Now this time, after you come the next time, hold and flex. Small, up, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it up there. 7, and hold. Point it down. Really work that inner thigh. And again. Keep the toe pointed. You can do it. 2 more. This is 1. This time, hold. It's flat. Oh, goodness. 3 and 4. Take it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring the knees in. Take your time. Adjust yourself here. Get your weights. The weights are going to start right up on top as we bring them out. Out. It's out. Back is in contact with the ground as you go out. It's fly. Squeeze. Pretend you have a hard-boiled egg in your chest. Now you know you like that image. And you're squeezing that hard-boiled egg with your chest. How delightful. Keep going. Last 2. This is 1 and 2. Now bring those weights down to the side. And as you do that, bring your knees into the chest. Now open. And open. Now think about your knees coming together and really squeezing so it's more of an adductor move. Inner thigh rather than outer thigh. Don't let your feet or legs flop all over. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring those knees in, drop the heels. Bring the hands over, and let's go. You bring it back and down and back. So what you're doing is you're bringing the arm back. Extending those lats and back. And back. Extend. Really pull. You can feel through the lat. Keep going. Back. And back. It's back. And back. Last 4. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's roll it up here. Roll it up. Put the weights down if you have weights. And we're going to do the famous Spin and Marty. Spin. That was an old series, some of you may remember. Keep going. Now we're going to do the tricep push-up the other way this way. Here we go. It's lower. Remember, line up your wrist and your shoulder and your elbow. Come down. And down. Big smile. I always say when it hurts, smile. That's right. Positive energy. Last 2. This is 1 and 2. Now extend the arm. Support your head. Here we go. You take it up. And up. Point the toe. It's up. Now hold it here. You pull it in. You squeeze it and bring it up. 4. Now again, so it's pressing down. Keep those toes pointed. Think about rolling forward rather than back. And up. You pull it in. You squeeze those glutes. Yo. And peak contraction. 1 more set. It's down. And again. And 3. This time, hold, pull, squeeze, contract. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it down. Bring the knees in. Prop yourself on your elbow. Take your weight. Swing it around ever so nicely. Here we go. In. The trick here is to keep the elbow pointed towards the ceiling as you bring it back. And again, keep going. Back. If you're not using weights, it's okay. You got to start somewhere. Pulling in the abs and when you're here. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring that weight, come all the way down, putting it in front. Again, support your head and lift. You see in your knees that you're already bent, more towards a 45-degree ankle, are ready in position now for our abductor exercise. Last 4. It's 2 more. Now you stay there and rotate. Remember, your feet stay together. Make those feet stay together so that you have to pull that thing open. External rotators are working here. Tighten the glutes. 2 more. This is 1. Now we're going to do the famous combination. It's lift, rotate, lift. That gives you that little kind of line here. I like that a lot for you. Lift and rotate. Again. Rotate it out. Last 2. This is 1. And rotate. Last 1. Lift and rotate. Now bring that leg right on top. Extend this leg and lift. Pointing the toe. Lift. Remember, as Steve and Pam and Katie are coming all the way down, you can do that, or you can support your head, whatever is comfortable. Now flex. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Point down. Is your leg extended? You should feel it. I have to remind myself. That's how I'm reminding you. Keep going. 4 more. That's 1, 2. It's 3. Last 1. Flex. Small. Think small here. Keep going. 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Come over. Now again, we're going to go on our chest. Take our weight. Adjust yourself. Take a moment here. Catch your breath and then come down. It's down. Remember our image. Hard-boiled egg on our chest and we're squeezing it. Notice I didn't say raw egg. E. Out. Out. Pulling the abs. Lower back in contact. Working the chest. Last 2. This is 1. And 2. Now bring the weights down to the side. The knees come in. It's open. And remember when we say open here, it's an open with control. Open. Again. So you're opening the legs. And again. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your knees in. Drop your heels closer. Bring the hands up. And up. And up. It's up. So I'm dropping the arm behind me using the lats. Really pulling back, but I keep a slight flex in my elbow. And I'm dropping. And again. Last 4. And 3. Come on now. 2. And 1. Okay, bring those weights down. Here we go. Now, what we're going to do is take our legs and right open. Now, keep the knees bent on this. Keep the knees bent. Using the adductors. You can support them if you like. Now, bring them together. And you're going to bring them down and then put your right ankle on top of your left leg and pull in that left leg. Oh! This is our active rest. This gives your muscles a chance now to catch their breath, so to speak. Okay, let's bring the legs down and reverse it. Left over right and pull it in. Pull it in close as you can, keeping the hips on the ground, back on the ground. And release. Now, both knees from behind. And when you're doing this, don't rock. Just pulling in and breathe and relax. Our next series of exercises sculpts the following muscles: quadriceps, the front of the thigh; rectus abdominis, the abdominal wall; obliques, diagonal muscles of the waist and abdomen. Okay, we're gonna work the quadriceps. Make sure your lower back is in contact with the floor, your back on your elbows. You point the toe, you bring it up and down. Point that toe. You don't have to smash your heel down into the ground each time. Just try and lift and lower, working through the quadricep. Pull into the abdominals. If you hold the abdominals in, you'll notice that it helps keep the lower back on the ground. You're leaning back. You're having a wonderful time. Again, Steve and Pam have weights on. As you become stronger, you might want to add resistance. Okay, we're coming down to our last two. It's 1 and 2. Now this time, bring the leg up, Velcro to the other knee, flex the foot. Here we go. You bring it down and up. The foot is flexed. And make that difference. We're bringing this leg to the full range of motion. So you're flexing and flexing. Make sure that foot is flexed. Last 2. This is 1 and 2. Now watch what happens. Little and up and little. I know I heard that little sound there. We're straightening it each time. See the difference? This is a great knee strengthener. A lot of times say, how do I strengthen the knees? You're looking at it. All right, little and straight. Last 4. This is 1 and 2 and 3. Now I want you to hold it here. We're going to combine it. It's down and lift and bend and straighten. Down, lift. So we're combining now, working to the quadricep and the knee. Again, make each motion that you do real definite. The more you're able to make those moves definite, the more they work. Last 1, bring it down, and let's finish it off. Bring this leg down. Let's extend the other leg. We have to be in balance. Here we go. Lift it up, and up, and up. Now let's do a little check here. Is your lower back on the ground? Are you pulling in your abdominals? Are you back on your elbows? Shoulders are relaxed. Make sure you're not like this. You ever notice sometimes? Keep going. Extend that toe. Last 4, 3, it's 2, and 1. Hold it there. Flex the foot. Here we go. It's down and up. And we're pretending we have Velcro here, you know, so that the legs, the knees are together right here. The knees. If you take them apart, they make that horrible sound. 4 more. 4, you hear Velcro rip, it's frightening. Okay, last 2. It's 1 and 2. I want you to stay here and do tiny. These are like little tiny legs. Right through here. I feel it working through my knee. And I'm straightening this out each time. Straight. Straight. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's combine. You bring it down and up and bend. Now when we're bringing it down the knee and we're flexing this time and bending it, it's full range. So it's down and lift and bend it. It's down and lift and bend. Again, down and lift and bend. Last 2. This is 1. Last time, it's 2. Bring the leg down. Now let's lower ourselves down. The hands behind the head. And pull that ab in. Here we go. It's lift and lower. It's lift. Support the head. Feet are flat. Lower back is down. We're just doing a basic crunch. 4 more. Lift and lift. 2 more. This is 1 and 2. Now just lower your upper body. Squeeze those glutes. And we're going to lift it up. We press it up. Pelvic tilt. You squeeze the glutes. You think about bringing your navel, that's right, forward, and lift, and lift. Really squeeze. Pelvic tilt. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pelvic tilt, we're going to bring in the knee. Here we go. You bring the knee in. Now alternate. And every time, think about bringing the knee, I should say bring the knee up. Maybe that's a better cue rather than in. Up towards the ceiling. So that you're still working those glutes. You feel those glutes? Feel that little stuff behind it? 2 more. This is 1. Now we're going to add the upper body. Here we go. It's lift. But I'm still keeping my chest open when I do this. I'm not doing all this kind of stuff. The chest stays open. Don't you hate that? You start doing that, you hit your nose on your knee. It's terrible. The knee comes up towards the ceiling. I keep the chest open. 4. It's 3. It's 2. Last one. Now we're going to do a combination. 4 crunches. 2. 3. Now hold it this time. Hold behind your legs. Pull up. Look, mono hands and lower. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift. 1. It's 2. 3. The next one you hold. You hold. You reach for 2. You pull up for 2. You reach out and roll. Go 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go up. And 2. It's 3. This one hold. And hold behind the leg. Pull it up. Reach out. And come back. Now rotate for those obliques. This is great. Now your feet stay down, your back stays down, and one elbow always stays in contact with the ground. So what I'm doing is I'm opening my chest, you see? Her chest is open. Keep going. As you rotate, 4 more. It's 3 more. Last 2. 1 and 2. Now what you want to do is you want to bring those knees in. We're going to do reverse curls. Here we go. You bring it in and down. In and down. In and down. Make sure the heels are close to the back of the thighs. Remember our Velcro thing? There's a tendency to want to do this, but then you start rocking. We want you to use those lower abs. 2 more, and we're going to add the upper body. Okay, here we go. Say hello, upper and lower body. Up there. Squeeze. Do you feel that moment? It's that moment when you know that the abs are contracted. 4. Come on, you can do it. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Good work. Now lower those legs. Bring the arms out to the side. Those legs over to the side, but keep them close to the body. And when you're doing this, see if you can keep your knees on the ground, also shoulders. Now bring the arms over the head for a little bit more of a stretch. This is your active rest part, relieving tension, making you strong for the next segment. Arms back to the side, knees in, other side. Arms over the head. Arms back to the side. Roll in. Let's all roll up together. Deep breath. And we're ready for our next sculpting segment. We're going to shift positions and work the following muscles. Hamstrings, the back of the thigh. Gluteals, the back of the hip. Spinal extensors, muscles supporting the back. Okay, one foot on top of the other. You're going to curl those legs in. Your abdominals are pulled in. Here we go. You bring them in and out and in. Really squeeze. Now, the reason that leg is on top is so that it causes resistance. Now, Pam and Steve have on ankle weights because they love resistance, right? But you can use your leg as well. Pressing in, bringing those heels towards the gluteals. Pulling the abs. Make sure that the hip bones, and listen, you have hip bones. I know you do. They're down on the ground. Some days, they're harder to find than others. Head is down. My head is up because I'm talking to you, but normally I'd be like this. Flex the feet. Squeeze. You want to work this stuff back here. Squeezing in, working those hamstrings. Last 4, 4, and 3. Come on now. And 2. Last 1. Lower the feet, switch the ankles, and in. In. And again, I'm really pressing down with that leg on top. I mean, if it's going to lay on top of the other guy, make it work, all right? Just like a free ride. Here we go. And squeeze. Again, using the resistance of your leg. And once you say, hey, these exercises, I can do these, then you add some ankle weights. Squeeze. Pulling your abs, a little check now. Hip bones are down, and last 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet down. Now if you've got shoes on, shoelaces down. This time your forehead is on your hands, and you're going to do a spinal extension. Here we go. You lift, and lift, lift, lift.
Oh, we love this one.
Lift. Now, again, you're not arching your back. You're just raising at the spine. It's not how high you go. Forehead is on the tops of your hands as you raise and lower. 4 more. 4. It's 3. And 2. Last one. Thank you. Back to our leg. This time it crosses over, but it's going to go up and down. Now, keep your hip bones still in contact with the ground. Pull in the abs, extend the spine as you raise and lower, and point the foot. Remember I said sometimes you think you're pointing your toe, but you're not? Point, because if you're pointing, you're gonna feel it attack this real bad area right here, right? Lifting those glutes. This is a glute lifter, that's right. You don't need to get that strap anymore. You can do it with yourself. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg, press back, 4 push-ups. And we have 3 choices. Down. One ankle on top of the other, straight leg, or the box position like Katie's doing. Slightly rounding the back so that you raise and lower. Again. Again. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Other leg. Extends and bring it over, bring it up. Now again, don't throw it up. You know what it is? No. It's lift. I got myself out of sync there for a moment. It's lift and lower. It's a lift. It doesn't come any higher than the hip. We're pointing the toe, and lift. Remember the abs, pull in the abs, hip bones in contact. Come on, be strong. This will raise that gluteal area. All right, we're down to 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it down, back for our push-up position. Up, up. 3 choices. Cross leg, or modified, straight leg, or the box position. And raise and lower. It's lift, and lift. Again. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Now let's bring in our leg and stretch out the quadricep. Our active rest period. Now let's say you say, I don't know if this is comfortable on my foot. Try your ankle. Or if you're like, just make an effort to get back there. Because you're stretching out your quadricep right at the top of the leg. And let it down. Let's try the other side. You can bring your head down. You might find that one side's a little bit more flexible. That's the nice thing about life. One side's always more flexible than the other. All right, the trick is to get them to be both flexible. So pulling them with the foot, the ankle. All right, now let's just press back. And as we do so, round the back to a nice calf stretch. Pulling the abs in, and now pulling your chest through your arms. Doesn't that feel good? Okay, again, yes. Rounding up, and pulling the chest back, and down. And let's come back now and sit back on our heels. And let's take one deep breath over here. And we're ready, aren't we, for our last sculpting segment. In our last sculpting segment, we'll work the following. Gluteals, the back of the hip. Hamstrings, the back of the thigh. Triceps, the back of the arms. Your elbows are down, your abs are in, your leg is extended. We're going to work through the gluteals and hamstrings. You're going to take your leg, the toe is pointed, and here we go. And it's lift and lower. Lift, again, making sure that your toe is pointed. Nice straight extension, the leg does not go higher than the hip. Abs are tight. Support that back. Tighten those glutes too. And lift. Head is in a neutral position. Keep going. Little squeeze there as we get onto the top. Not throwing that leg. I know it's tempting. Keep going. As you lift and lower. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Now hold it right here. Flex the foot. Bring it down and lift. The foot is flexed now. And flexed. The knees come together as you flex up. And flexing. So working through the hamstrings and the gluteals. In control. The word here, folks, is in control. As you raise it up. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the knee into the chest, and point. Point. Knee comes into the chest. You're doing one of my favorites, the donkey kick. Little check here now. Are your abs in? The leg comes straight out behind. It doesn't go up, it comes straight out as an extension from the hip. And out. Straight out. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now come back. Bring that same leg forward. If you have weights, you're going to pick them up now. Turn the palms towards the ceiling and lift. And lift. Working through the triceps. Keep those arms straight and try not to swing them. We love momentum, but then it doesn't work the muscles. You want to lift. And lift. 4 more. 2 more. This is the last time. Now stay there. Bend the elbows, turn the palms in, and extend. Working the triceps. Try not to swing the arms as you extend. And extend. Again. So we're extending. Extend. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Put those weights down. Bring that leg out. Back down to the elbows. Extend the leg. Ready? Here we go. It's lift and lower. Pulling the abs in, head's in a neutral position. The leg comes up and down. Keep going. So you're pointing. Say, am I really pointing? Am I pulling in my abs? I think so. Keep going. Remember, proper body alignment gives you success. Okay, now we're on our way to our last 2. Last one, stay there. Flex the foot down and down. Flexing. Don't throw that leg. I know you want to some days. Down. Now, as you become stronger, you can add ankle weights like Steve and Pam have. Once the exercise is comfortable, you challenge yourself. Down. Bring those knees together. The clue here is to bring the knees together. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last 1, knee comes to the chest and it points. For our favorite, the donkey kick. Straight out and straight. Really extend that leg. Use it. Full range of motion here. And out. Is your head in a neutral position? Out. Bringing that leg out. Extending. Remember to squeeze those glutes. Pulling those abs. It's 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring the legs together. Now you're going to bring that other leg forward. You're going to take your weights, and you're going to do rows back. Here we go. It's back. Back. Now rest your shoulder right on your knee so it's comfortable. It's like your own bench. All right, we're working through the lats, so really pull back. Reach in front, like, give me that. And we're working through the upper back. Keep going. Pull. Squeeze. Keep pulling like pulling weeds. When was the last time you did that? 2 more. It's 1 and 2. Bring the weight back to the side. Up. Up. Slight bend in the elbow. Like you can fly, you can fly. Again, if you're not using weights, it's okay. You work your way up to this. Make a fist and lift. Lift. Little squeeze as we come up there. 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Put those weights down nicely. That's right. Now you just come down And this time you're gonna just sit with the soles of the feet together and pull yourself forward and relax and breathe. And this is our last segment, and it's just as important as any of the others because you're gonna stretch out, you're gonna relax, you're gonna reward yourself, and I'm gonna show you some techniques to get rid of stress very quickly. But right now, let's start off with stretching forward, breathing, and let's bring that leg out to the side. Ooh, unwind it, and come up. Keep the chest open, breathing, stretching out. It feels good. And then come up and twist. A little spinal rotation here. And come back to center. Bring the leg in, and as you do that, lift the other leg, supporting underneath the ankle, slightly pressing on top of the leg, flexing the foot and coming forward. Nice long, this is your time to be long, okay? Long. Extend the spine, flex that foot. Now bring the leg down, ankles are by each other, and just come forward. Now if you're comfortable here, fine. If you want to intensify the stretch a little bit, you can just take a hold of the other foot, one or two hands. But pull back and you'll feel it through the back of the leg, through the calf, through the hamstring. Breathe. Remember to breathe when you're stretching. And let's bring the soles of the feet back together one more time. And make sure that both the glutes are on the ground as you come forward. Again, think long through the spine. Breathe. And other side. The leg comes out. And open up. Keep the chest open. And bring the arm down. Other side. And pulling up here, pulling in the ab. And facing forward, bringing that leg in. Lifting the other leg up, support it underneath the ankle. Slightly press upper leg and come forward. Important thing is to flex this foot here. And hold. Ankles are together. Then coming forward. You have a choice, right here or just pulling this foot forward so that you feel that nice stretch at the back of the legs. You can also feel through the hips. And bring those feet together. One more time. Now stretching is a great thing to do after you exercise or a little bit before. And it's a great way to relax the muscles. But there's some other things that you can do to relax and to get rid of stress. And I want you all to lie back. Everybody here is going to. I'm going to stay up and talk you through some different techniques. Now as you're all comfortable, lying back, one thing is to do some deep breathing. You ever notice how when you're going through your day, you probably, when you get nervous, you don't breathe that deeply. You flood the body with oxygen. So right now I want you to really inhale. And then let it all out, as they say. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Inhale, inhale, and then, just like you were like blowing up a balloon. One more time. Inhale. You'll see like your brain goes, wow, food, it's oxygen, and then let it all out. Just being able to breathe deeply can help you relax and also energize you. Another thing that you can do is to tense up all the muscles. We're going to do that right now. Okay, make a tight fist. Tighten up through the chest. Pull on those abs. Squeeze those glutes. Tighten up through the quads and hamstrings. Take those feet, curl those toes, and even just tighten up to the face and the neck. Tighten, 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 tighten. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it so tight that you might even feel that your muscles are a little bit quivering a little bit. Ooh, it's tight. And now let it go. There's an idea, gives you a nice idea of what it feels like. Wow, all the tension goes. Now try it again. You can start off with this one. This time, tightening the toes and the feet. Tightening the legs, tightening the quads, glutes. Tighten the abs and the chest and the arms. Tighten, tighten to make a fist. Even the face. Tighten, tighten. Hold everything as tight as you can. All that tension, you're holding it tight, 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 tight. Muscles are now tight. Let it go and let it go. And when you let it go, you feel like all of a sudden circulation is going. It's impossible to have any tension when just after this exercise. And this is another good thing that you can do. Let's say during the day, you just feel overwhelmed, just sitting down and doing something as simple as this. It takes a minute. Right away, your body says, okay, let's handle this. Now, there's one more thing you can do. And as you're lying there, I want you to picture in your mind a place that you really, really love to go. Maybe it's the beach, maybe it's for a hike in the woods, maybe it's a certain part of the country, whatever. Really picture this place. Get a very clear picture in your mind of what it looks like. All right, how does it look? Let's say it's the beach. How does it look? What kind of colors do you see? Maybe a lot of blue, maybe a lot of green, but visualize the colors. What kind of fragrance is in the air? If you are picturing the beach, sometimes it's salt water, or if you're going for a hike in the country, sometimes you can smell the wildflowers, but there's a certain scent in the air. And what does it feel like? Do you feel sand? Is it something that leaves against your cheek? But feel that place. See it. Really see it. Feel it, like you can touch it. So that you really can create a place in your mind that you can just call up immediately. So that if you're feeling stressed and you're feeling like, things are overwhelming, you escape to this place. You know what it looks like. You know what it feels like. You know what kind of fragrance is in the air. You know what color it is. And your mind is so powerful. Your mind is just so powerful. And by using this technique, it's a great way, again, to relieve all kinds of stress. Okay, now hold that thought. Keep that place. It's all yours. And when you're ready, bring your knees in to your chest and just simply roll up when you're ready, coming back to a sitting position. Now you have some new techniques. You know about stretching, but now you know breathing, tensing the muscles, visualization. All these things help. Remember that part of being fit and feeling healthy is not only exercise and nutrition, but it's also relaxation. Now I want to thank Pam, and I want to thank Steve, and I want to thank Katie for helping me. And if you have a problem in terms of getting motivated, Katie is our inspiration. Katie is 67, that's right folks, years young. And if you need any motivation, or you want to know what physical fitness can do for you, right here. Remember, it takes commitment, and it takes consistency, and it takes the right kind of exercise. We're here to give you the right kind of exercise. All we ask is that you be consistent and join us. And we'll see you next time. Right now, deep breath, and let it all go.